Yeah, and then I did reactor with Skogus because I was in there diverting some power when it went off, so I just held the left
Yeah.
side and waited for somebody.
Well, I don't really think there's enough evidence. I'm gonna skip.
Yeah, same.
Wow. Okay,
Oh,
guys.
Well, I guess bye to 13.
No, because skip vote was even.
Oh, never mind.
Nice and right.
Well, that
Hey,
was
hey,
fun.
hey.
How's it going?
Yeah, hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey!
Hey, hey, hey.
I'm dead, but I'm done.
Come on. I have one more.
Look at them all being suspect, just standing at the table.
What are they doing?
I don't know.
My tasks are done. I'm standing my happy ass here.
Well,
David ain't into me. Who
Gonna-
has not done their task? Mom? Yeah, I'm gonna go hide.
Where's the imposter at?
I don't know.
No, I found him.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, I thought it was Jamie, so now I have no clue who it is.
She was where that computer room is that has that computer in it.
There's lots of rooms with computers in it, sweetie. You're gonna have to do a little better than that.
She's in that room with the. It has like. I went to go to that little computer that like has like the log or whatever that shows where everyone.
Austin just said comms.
Yes.
I have no idea where comms is. But I just saw Poofadoo and I just saw
It's
Skogus,
above.
so
It's above
Leximon,
med
I'm
bay.
sorry.
Me? Why?
It's that room.
Because I just saw Poofadoo and Skogus.
Yeah, I've just been chilling in the cafeteria.
And I know Skogus is clear and Poofadoo was up with me clearing lights.
Yeah, I went to do lights.
So now I know who voted for me originally.
Hey. Bye.
Oh, man.
Sorry, not sorry.
So,
I was doing my little La Cucaracha dance around the table.
I just want to let you
Jamie?
guys know, I had the last task and I was holding on to it.
You jerk!
Why would you even?
Why?
I wanted to see, because all you guys were just standing at the cafeteria table.
Yeah, we were done.
I finished my last task. I went to admin, and all I see is everybody at cafeteria. I'm like, all right, I guess I'll chill in there.
So you thought it was Jamie and not me?
Yeah, I hadn't hardly seen you like all game,
She's
and
self-reported twice.
Okay,
Honestly,
true.
forward to that.
Honestly, I was just down for anything.
Both times I didn't mean to self-report. Like after I killed MP Skydog, I accidentally hit the report.
It was an
when I went to-
immediate, like, my body hadn't even hit the floor and she was already on the phone. I was like, wow.
That's I like this. One thing I'm really proud of is the fact that like every time we play this game, nobody ever sees me, and it never plays in my favor. But I try to stay away from everybody so nobody can kill me.
Girl, I thought it was you last game. You were hella sus.
Here we go, imposter again. Let's go, boys.
Yes, let's go.
Same. Gotta check that medbay task.
Okay, so I just found the body in reactor.
So
I just left
I
her
feel
there.
like almost the entire crew
Okay.
had medbay scan this time.
She was just there
Yeah,
with
so
me.
many
I
people
left,
had medbay.
and Skogus went up there. So
Yeah, you just
So
left,
I
and I found the
saw
body
Skogus,
here.
13, and Leximon go up as I was coming down. So if it
I
wasn't
see somebody's in laboratory, but White just left, and I see the body here. So
yeah, she was still standing there when I left, but then you went in there.
Are you saying
and
it's a
suddenly-
self-report?
I
Get
say
him
it's a
outta
self-report. Yeah.
here. I did.
I-
It's a self-report.
not me. I never self-report. Plus, I haven't been imposter once this entire time.
So I know Lexi, MP, and 213 scanned.
Yeah.
I
So many
left
people had scans.
Leximon in there with Poofadoo. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Yeah, Poofadoo just left, and I
So-
found the body there. Well, I guess I'm gone. See you guys.
It's gotta be one of them. It's gotta be one of them, guys.
Alright, wrong one. Can't. It's gonna be a crisis.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to my original statement, and I'm still gonna say it's Poofadoo because I left her in there with Lexi. I was in the cafeteria the whole time because I was contemplating whether or not to hit the emergency button. Plus, SB saw me scan. So I'm clear.
I found the body in Tom. I didn't see anybody around, so I think David's right. I think it's Poofadoo.
It's not me.
That's
I'm saying-
exactly what an imposter would say.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, so where's comms?
So
My medbay.
You know where the
The door log?
stuff?
Have you ever looked at the door log? It's the room right above medbay.
Yeah.
The room right above medbay.
Yeah, the first room on the
Okay.
left side of the Y. On the right side.
Okay. So it's got to be Solar Bear or 213.
I was med scanned, and so was Solar Bear.
Yeah, I watched.
Yeah, I saw them both.
Wait, you weren't there.
I was.
Jamie was. She was there at the very beginning. She saw me scan.
Oh,
I will vouch for that.
Okay. Okay. I didn't see her. That's my bad then.
Well, good luck, guys.
I hope we didn't just screw up.
You did.
So, Mom, you want to know who it is?
Yeah.
It's Austin.
Is it?
Yeah, he killed me, so that's cool.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
He's good at doing that.
Yeah. And then he
He
plays...
is very good at
Just
doing
gonna
that.
dance around my hamster.
So,
Oh, well, look at that.
How did you pull off that kill on Lexi?
Okay, so I vented in right after. I vented in right after Poofadoo left and vented right back out.
Unbelievable! That was smooth.
He's freaking
It
good.
was so smooth.
Yeah, honestly, I was thinking it was the person in the laboratory more than Poofadoo.
He like set me up big time because I had come
I swear
on
I
there.
saw. Austin, how do you keep faking scans? This is the second time you
didn't.
faked a
I
scan.
don't know how you thought I scanned, but I went with it, man.
I
don't
swear
know.
I saw you got or get on that platform
I
and
didn't see
scan.
him. I didn't see him scan.
Well, were you still scanning?
No.
Oh, well then I don't know then.
I mean, if someone else is scanning and I stack right on top of their body at like the exact same time they scan, you could confuse it for me.
I guess I just keep vouching for the wrong person. Done vouching
I
for
guess
Austin.
so.
Done.
Imposter again.
What? Wow, so apparently somebody killed 213 right on the medbay scan. It's just a blue body laying there.
Oh, well, that's a dick move.
Trying to think. I don't. 213 was doing the wiring in the hallway, and I had the wiring pass, so I went up, and then he went down, and that's the last I saw him, and I didn't see anybody else.
I trust MP Skydog. We had the exact same wires.
We were following around.
I was
yeah.
playing Asteroids.
I was in reactor just now.
Were you starting up the reactor doing the Simon Says?
Yes. And then I
Okay.
did the little accept power over on the side, and then I was gonna go into decam with you, but then I realized I had the artifacts in laboratory.
Lexamon, what were you doing?
I was going to go grab the watering.
After killing
Hey, Scotty.
213.
After killing 213.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I have a
I
question
need to
for
grab
you.
the watering can and bring him back to
Okay.
life.
We'll bring it back to life.
What is the second set of wires you have? And then what is your task in admin?
Okay, well, my task in admin was the code from the little card in the wallet,
Okay.
and then my first set of wires was in locker room. I don't think
Okay.
I've done my second set yet.
Okay.
I think there's a lot of, I don't know if it's voting or skipping or what's happening here.
I don't know. I'm skipping
A
them.
I don't know why
little
anybody is
both.
stressing me out. I'm trying to make sure that Scotty's not done. Because we have the same exact
Oh,
task that
he-
I find out here. Really?
I'm sorry. I had to know.
Why?
I had to know if anyone else was dead, and look.
I was literally in the middle of my last task.
Scotty!
Luckily, it's on balcony.
Scotty!
I have no idea where the body is. Nothing had happened for a while, so I felt bad.
Not gonna lie, for some reason I thought he died last round, so I was like, what are you talking about? Nobody else died.
Oh! Poor Scotty.
Sorry, Scotty.
I didn't see anything, but
What the
carry
heck?
on. Carry on. Yeah, you and Solar are getting some sus.
Dang.
Probably sussing each other.
What did we do?
Man.
Oh! Okay,
Whoa!
so I think
What?
it's Lexi.
What?
Why?
Because the kills have been so spaced out until now, and everybody's almost done with their tasks. And last time it happened like this, it was Lexi.
Well, all I know is that Poofadoo and I are in decontamination right now.
I literally just did my last task on balcony, and I came straight up and hit the button from that. So if you two are together, and I just finished my last task, then that only leaves Lexi.
Unless
I only have
you're
one task.
lying and it's...
I mean, did you not just see the taskbar go up?
I wasn't
I
watching.
wasn't paying attention. I was just trying to get back through decontamination.
Leximon, what's your last task?
I have to fix one of the wirings.
Which
Which
room?
one?
The one in the hallway.
So you're saying that you, me, Meredith, and Scotty, and David all had the wiring task in the hallway.
I mean,
Maybe.
I do have a lot of tasks turned on because this is easy crew win, so I did change the number of tasks. Morons. Alright, they know it now.
Mom?
Okay.
It's Lexi!
Yeah. It's Lexi.
There's
It's
no
definitely
way.
Lexi.
Mom and I were together the entire time, and we left Meredith to go up. I sat behind Mom, and then Meredith was dead.
That was the quickest voting round ever.
You almost pulled that off.
You just killed Meredith in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
You should have called lights instead. That way they were going to one room, and you might have had enough time.
Mom. I was like, no, there's no way.
I know. I thought you were gonna kill me. I thought, oh crap, I'm.
Oh, she was such a Jamie.
Well, okay,
Listen,
so
I told y'all it was Lexi, and you didn't listen.
in the beginning, 213 was like doing the wiggle to follow him to mess.
Yeah,
I'm like,
what
oh,
scan?
so there's
Gets me in the middle of my scan.
It's always dangerous when you do the wiggle to the imposter alone.
I was done.
I trusted her.
I was just watching the door logs.
I
And I voted for
I
myself
trusted
every round.
Stephanie,
by the
and
way.
she snapped my neck in admin.
It's me.
Okay, what? What?
Where?
Okay, I was sitting right on top of 213 in storage, and then he left. I was going to wait for the lights to turn back on before we left storage. And I lost him after he went to the cafeteria. Next thing I know, his dead body's right there.
I literally got
Well, I
two
just
lights
did
and was
nothing.
about to start flipping switches when you reported that.
I didn't see anybody. I was trying to find...
I stayed longer to watch both green and pink do med scan. And then the
Yeah.
lights started going out while Will
I
was
waited
finishing.
until she finished and we started heading up together.
Yeah, if I had just left sooner, I could have probably got lights, but at least I know that Skogus and Leximon are clean.
So I was up in admin. I was doing the chart.
That's
for it.
sus. Get her out of here. Just kidding.
Throw him out. Throw him out.
Justin, I was doing the chart course. Because I did the thing where you have to press the space bar.
Get her, guys.
You have to wait.
Get her.
Okay.
Get her.
Only one person actually voted.
I voted for me.
Because it's you.
Whoa.
Why?
Whoa.
Everyone has
You guys,
to report when
you guys were just an admin with me. What happened?
I went down to the cafeteria, and that's where I found Gogus.
Okay. I left admin and went to the greenhouse and cleaned the filter, and I was heading to cafeteria next.
I was gonna
Solar
say,
Bear and I were up by decontamination. This is the second attempt I've done on those stupid jewels.
Believe in you, Mom.
And then
I was on
something
the last round
happened.
of Simon Says, and everyone's got to report every time on the last round of Simon Says.
Right?
I went back to finish up on the one in Dropship. We have to click the anomaly. So my timer was up and said I could go back. So I fucking went back.
Through a vent.
No, I walked.
through a vent.
I'm
You
trying
went
to
back
figure
through a
this out.
vent.
How long have Poofadoo and Solar Bear been in decontamination together?
We've been together pretty much the whole round.
Okay.
I went
Because-
one way, he went the other, so I don't know.
But
Yeah,
if
I
you,
went reactor, she went lab.
but if you've both been in there for a while, I mean, the only way you would have pulled something off is if you vented out to the cafeteria, vented back in. Otherwise,
I
it's
mean,
gotta
I am
be
a pretty
sold.
good venter.
That's true.
I am pretty good at it.
That's
I got
true.
that clean kill on Leximon last game.
It's true.
Maybe it's me.
Why would you out yourself? Oh, whoa!
Ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yeah, you went back to
Yay!
a vent, didn't you?
You guys are mean. I was
You guys are mean.
He says the murderer.
I was doing so good that
Villains have rights too.
Killed like that. I was doing so good.
Alright, who else wants to kill me first next? Anybody?
Okay, listen, you were just easy. The lights were off and Austin wasn't within range. It was just an easy kill.
So
Yeah, I was
do
trying
have
to find you, man.
I do have to
You
throw this out
disappeared.
here. I have to throw this out here, Solar. Your Twitch stream, I
Yeah.
cannot like watch it. Like I'm not actually trying to watch it, but what I mean is like it plays for like a second or two and then it buffers. It plays for a second or two and then it buffers.
You're just not supposed to stream tonight, babe.
Yeah, no, it's another technical difficulty, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna stop it then, fuck it.
Yeah, I mean I started
Alright.
streaming just to see a little while ago, but I've tested yours like 2 or 3 times since you.
Yeah,
started.
I was getting a lot of frame drop warnings, and I was like, it's fine, right?
I
Alright.
don't know. I mean, it might.
Tell
be
us when the
network or
stream
it might
ends.
be-
It's done. Now you can say the N-word. Go.
Simp!
Mine's still streaming.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I didn't know you were streaming.
I just.
I
started
didn't know he was
doing
either!
I was also about to say the shrimp.
Jeez,
The
guys.
shrimp at dinner. The guys, I'm trying to
All
download stuff.
standing
Do you
around
mind?
the table over here.
Alright, so real quick, I watched Poofadoo scan, but my game was glitched out that she was scanning in the middle of the hallway.
I was wondering why you were just standing out there going back and forth. I was
That's
like, what is she
suspicious. Get her
doing?
out of here.
I didn't know what was going on. I was like,
Hacked.
what the hell?
She's a hacker.
So did anybody want to know
Yeah.
where the body was?
Yes.
Where's the body?
It was right outside of storage. I went to do my wires that are over there, and his body was just chilling there.
It's a self-report. Get her out of here.
I mean, like, almost everybody else is standing here in cafeteria, apparently.
Well, when the lights went out, I was already in cafeteria, and I saw Scotty, and I'm not gonna lie, he was the imposter. So since I had asteroids, I went all the way around to the balcony on the other side, and then I went down and I hid it until the lights
This is-
went back on.
This is very in depth. Get her out of here.
It's in depth because I want y'all to know I'm telling the truth. I wouldn't be able to come
It's
up
worth
with all
noting,
the
I did not vote for myself this time. Someone else did. We're gonna die. What? No, he was pretending to do it, so no one believed him. Like. I can't.
Did
I
we
can't
really just
believe
lose like
no
that?
one else went back either. We all thought someone else was gonna do
I
it.
actually tried. I completed it and I pushed enter and it still went off. I actually tried to save the game as imposter.
That's
It
pretty
seems like
sus.
it's getting a little glitchy, this game here. She was med scanning in the hallway.
Jamie, I'm going to be honest. I voted for you.
Why?
Just
because
because.
you
Oh
were
yeah,
mansplaining.
I killed Scotty and just hid in storage.
The human brain cannot make up that many details in a lie. That's how you always know if somebody's lying, if you have them repeat their story and or they go into specific detail. Because if you're lying, you won't be able to remember the details.
That's
Get that
suspicious.
bullshit
out of
Get
here.
out.
We don't
Get
care
her
about
out
You
of
would
here.
be surprised how
Get her
bad
outta here.
compulsive
Vote her
liars,
out. Vote her out.
compulsive
Call me.
liars
Vote her
can
out.
come up with stuff.
She's being
Start a
too
game so we
logical.
can vote her
The
out.
thing is,
Being
you
too
did I
logical,
won that
guys.
because
Vote her out first round. She's being too
I have a
logical.
terrible memory.
Scotty, please do
I
not
just-
leave my side. We both med scanned. I really need you.
I didn't have med scans, so I couldn't
Same.
clear with you guys. As much as I'd love to.
Well,
That's pretty sus. Get off and out of here.
I was just
What the
doing.
Anyways,
Where's the body? Because I was just
I
up there
just-
doing
I
Simon
just-
Says with you.
Yeah, where's the
well,
body?
I just came down from admin, and I was, I went to balcony, and that's where the body is.
Scotty, don't leave me. Wait, I know Scotty med scanned, but it's pretty suspicious that he leaves me and all of a sudden the body turns up.
Get him out of here! It's a self.
Get him out of here!
Get him out of here!
I don't know
Well,
how
with that,
imposters
I
can
have
fake
no- I
med
have
scan,
no
but get him
info.
out.
I
The,
just
the
brought the
important
body
thing,
over.
the important thing is that we got rid of Soul first round.
Hell yeah.
Ouch! Are you freaking kidding? Oh, thank God. Two people's dead.
Scanned.
Get me out of here!
Joke's on you guys. MP Skydog's the imposter.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Boofadoo.
I'm tired of people killing my baby girl.
Alright, I
Why
just saw
you-
Lexi go past me, and then all of a sudden Solar Bear shows up, so...
I walked in and there's a body sitting there. And I look around because lights are off, but you fix lights and I see you're the one there. I was trying to see if anyone was around.
Where was the body?
Like by the entrance. It was like
No,
further
good-
down
no.
to the bottom side.
No, she was walking. I went into that room and she was walking right when I went into that room. So if you saw a body, that's because you killed her.
I didn't kill her though.
That's enough
Yeah.
evidence for me to get SB out of here.
What? I didn't kill her. I literally walked in there and I saw a body and I was looking around to see if there's anybody else.
I was with Scotty, so
I killed her,
I mean-
vented to decontamination, and then I huddled up with Skogus and 213
There you go.
before the lights
It's
went out.
MP Skydog.
the worst part is Meredith might be telling the truth. I want to take back my vote.
Okay, I don't understand how you walked in there with her, because I literally walked in there with her at the exact same time.
Oh!
Like, I walked in with her. What do you mean that you walked in with her?
I
It
didn't
doesn't-
walk in there with her. She walked past.
It
I
doesn't
went
matter,
into that room
Austin.
and she walked past.
Scar, what are you doing?
Well, we came in there after.
It was enough fake evidence to let us know it's you.
No,
I don't understand.
Everything unraveled, and he doesn't understand how.
We never passed you. How? What the? I don't understand.
I went up and she was going up there too.
You weren't around when I killed her. I could see full vision when the lights are off.
I just want to
Maybe
say
I got
thank
up there first and saw her coming up. I don't know.
I just want to say thank you, Mom, because like he killed me like right in front of you, but the lights were off, so you didn't see it, and I was like, "Oh, come on!"
Yeah, I don't know how she saw you past her. I'm so.
I
I'm
just
so upset.
I just thought it was very suspicious that suddenly you were there, and Lexi was dead.
Well, I mean, I walked in the room, the lights were off. You know, I couldn't see anything.
You're welcome.
Here we go, boys.
Guys, it's 2:13. I literally watched him do it. He
All right, that's enough for me.
That's enough for me. Get him out of here.
She was really excited about that one.
She was. Don't ever accuse me of being the imposter at the start of the game, ever. I will teach you. I will ruin your life.
Get him out of here.
Holy cow!
Jamie said it was me at the start. I was like, you're dead.
Wait, I didn't hear her say that, and I'm in the other room.
I heard it's 2:13.
I thought I heard Lexi say that with you.
I wasn't saying
Was it Lexi?
What?
Somebody said it's 2:13 right at the start of the game, and I was like, oh,
I
you're
heard
dead.
that. I heard
Yeah, it was
2:13 at the start of the
Lexi.
game, but I just
Wow, Jamie, I am so sorry. I killed the wrong person. Lexi, you're gone.
Oh boy.
Oh, I watched you do it.
All right, Lexi,
Yeah,
you're
do it.
dead first. Let's go.
What?
No.
I don't know.
Not even going to try to hide it. Bye, Lexi.
It's 2:13.
What happened?
Pinks my ass.
Okay, so
Where?
just saw Solar Bear up by past decontamination, that little reactor area. I just
Okay.
finished doing my little fossils thing, and I walked over there, and there's a body, and I heard somebody go through decontamination, but I couldn't hear. I couldn't see who they were.
Most imposters will go through the vent.
So I was standing on the other side of decontam.
Unless they
I
want
was
to look
just standing
legit.
still, but it's because Scar was eating plastic and I had to go tear it out of his fucking mouth. But you can ask David and Lexi. I had med scan.
Yeah, Soul's
Yep.
safe. 13 is safe.
Yeah.
Just
I
now,
watched
I
them
was
both.
over by balcony doing the measure weather.
Trust me, if it was me, I would have killed Lexi right off the bat from what she said.
And so was Austin, though. Like, I don't know where Austin broke off.
I was so suspicious of Austin because he was following us.
You two
Yeah.
were with Alexi. I figured one of you would kill her by now, but I guess not.
I was like, wow. Alright, I don't know. I'm skipping.
I have no clue.
Solar Bear was gonna let you have a free kill on Lexi.
I know. I saw that. I saw his message. I saw I wasn't the imposter, and I was like, oh.
What? I didn't say anything. So
Get him out of here.
Yeah, I guess so. No, I was.
What?
I just selected anomaly back at dropship.
He knocked off a bunch of.
Guys, I don't want to say anything,
Where's
but I
the body?
definitely got to second base with Leximon in the storage closet.
That's
Oh
so
my
gross.
god!
Okay, that's great.
Sir, that's my sister-in-law.
Alright, that's sus. Get him out.
Get him out. That's enough for me. Let's get 213 out of
Okay,
here.
so it has to be Poofadoo or Skogus.
Oh, then I screwed up my
where
vote.
even was the body?
I feel like
So I went to go do lights and it was right in front of lights.
oh,
And
I voted for myself, so like
why?
that's fair.
Okay then.
Howdy, sir.
How you
Alright.
doing?
Oh, you know, I'm doing.
Yeah, that's good.
So, this time, instead of a meeting or a report happening on my last round of Simon Says, I got killed during it.
Figures.
That rat bastard.
Yeah, it had to happen eventually.
Mm-hmm. I was really hoping it was David, and I wanted to watch him just murder Lexi.
Like these three, either they're suspicious of themselves or they're all done with their tasks and they're sticking together. I don't know what they're doing.
I hate that. I hate that everyone just sits in the cafeteria when they're done with their task.
Oh, come on, that should be.
That's so free.
Oh, whoa! Come on.
I knew it was free.
So, Soul, why were you running away from the reactor down?
Because it's Mom.
No, it's not me.
It is Mom, because you were in the cafeteria with Lexi
Oh, well,
and
I see somebody
alright?
finally
I
got
left
rid of
the
Lexi.
cafeteria to go to reactor, and
So
you
did
were
I.
in before I was.
Now, listen.
Great.
But that doesn't
I
answer.
left cafeteria to go to reactor before you left, and Skogus was coming down to the cafeteria. Why wasn't he going up towards the reactor?
I was doing
Why
a
was-
quick task.
Why was
before I
Soul
got
running
there.
away from
I was
reactor?
running away because Mom got to decontam before I did, and so I knew it was her, and so I went to look for Lexi, and what do you know? I found Lexi in cafeteria where I left her with Mom.
I was heading towards reactor. I was
That's-
not in cafeteria.
Why me?
Why is everybody voting me?
I scanned! I had med scan! David, you
I don't know,
you
scans are
scan
pretty
wrong.
sus, I guess. Get
Oh my gosh.
This game
This
is so
round.
weird.
How the fuck, man? There's literally only like one task left. Don't worry, I'm not holding it this time.
I was
am
gonna say,
actually all done.
please. I'm done with my tasks.
It's not me.
I hear Soul screaming. I think Poofadoo might have the last task.
Get it.
Get it.
Get it. Get it, boys.
It's
No?
it's gonna
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way to go, Soul. You almost
Got
threw
it.
this.
almost at it.
Freaking Skogus ran back and forth, killed Lexi, and you tried to blame it on Poofadoo.
I was trying
I
to
cannot believe
get
you
Lexi finally out.
betrayed me like that.
Yeah, what the hell?
It was all in your head.
I left before you left.
Yes,
It's
Poofadoo
true. You,
was at
you
the
two were the
front of
last
the
ones
line.
there. Mama's already gone.
Yeah, once you
The
start
reactor
trusting her, I
started,
was
you
just like,
guys
I'll
weren't
go
moving, and I'm
next.
like, I'm going.
I swear, okay, I saw Mom go down towards the balcony,
You
and
started
then I
sussing her, so I just rolled with it.
Well, it's okay. I realized at the end that it was most likely Scotty, so I voted for him, and it put us at a tie.
That
Because
the-
for some reason, David voted for me. Even though
You ran away from the melting reactor.
You watched me scan!
Scans are sus.
Hey, I swore I saw Austin
Sus.
scan too.
If you
I don't
stand,
trust
you're
the
sus.
scans anymore.